Are you ready to create high-quality scientific drawings using critique to improve and create new drafts?
Yay!
Let's get going. Hello, my talented artists. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, scientific artists, you are carefully going to draw your final draft right in the middle of your paper. We want to make sure it's centered, because if we're doing an illustration for a scientific magazine or book, they are going to want it centered on the paper. So we can use rough lines and we can erase these lines. To erase easily, draw them in lightly. Now, all of our photos are symmetrical. So make sure that when you are drawing, that you are making a symmetrical shape. Always look carefully at your photo. When you're using a photo and looking at it to make art, this is called a reference. You're looking at your reference and you're trying to draw the shapes that you see, the exact shapes that you see. Not just the idea of the shapes, like an antenna, the exact shapes. I see a little bump there. That was probably a little too big. Now that you've learned how powerful critiquing is to producing really high-level work, the most important thing is to self-critique as you go along. Once you've sketched your final draft on your good watercolor paper, you might want to do one more critique. You can always erase. This is nice, strong paper, and you can change it. Let's review the objectives. I want it centered on the paper. I want your drawing to be symmetrical. And one last thing, I want to make sure that your drawing fills the paper. I don't want a tiny little insect drawing with a lot of white around it. Once you feel that you've met all of the objectives, then you can take a Sharpie and carefully and slowly go over your lines. If your Sharpie, it seems a little bit dry, cap it really well, don't throw it away, and just pick another Sharpie. I can't wait to see what you draw.